Jay and Neil, the Sasamat Fire Department. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Get that nice and close. Pretend it's a cup of coffee. You guys are volunteer firefighters, and you look after an area just to the north of the Tri-Cities here, the Sasamat area. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, we look after the village of Anmore and the village of Belcarra. We protect both areas. We're jointly funded by both villages. And
how many volunteers do you have?
Right now we have 42.
42 volunteers. That's amazing. And you know what? And I always do that. I thank the volunteers for doing what they're doing because being a village that size, you cannot possibly afford to have a full-time fire service in there. So your volunteers make it all click and they do a fantastic job.
Yep, I would agree.
Now, we are here this morning because if you know anything about firefighters, they when they go into a hazardous situation, they've got these tanks on their back, and some will be yellow, some will be gray. They call these SCBAs, their breathing apparatus, and you guys need some new ones.
We do. The equipment we have now is approaching 25 years old, and the advances in technology have made new packs safer, lighter. They have longer air supplies than we currently have and allow us to do more to protect ourselves and the community.
Yeah, and that's correct because I've got some firefighting experience, and I know the Scott 2.2s you use, they have about 20 minutes worth of air, and that can't be good sometimes. If you're going to fight a fire, you get all geared up, you put your air on, bang, you go in, you make one pass, you got to come out right away. So with the new equipment, what would you be allowed to do? How much more time would it give you?
The new packs are 45-minute, rated for 45 minutes, so you should be able to get a good 30 minutes out of them, if not longer. And you're exactly right. You just get inside and you got to turn around and come back out again.
And the other thing, too, with the newer equipment, it's much more lighter, so it's easier on a firefighter's back?
Absolutely. Probably about 25% lighter. And the biggest improvement, I think, is the new voice activation. So you can actually be beside somebody and hear them talk.
Wow.
Whereas our old packs, exactly. It sounds like your head's
a Charlie Brown teacher was giving you orders, and you had to try and discern what exactly they were saying.
And I have been in that situation. You're in a live fire situation, and you're trying to listen to somebody, and you can't. So that's when hand signals, and even then, hand signals, you can't see anything because it's dark in there. So your goal is to raise how much?
$170,000.
$170,000, and that's not a small chunk of change for a village or two villages of almost 3,000 people. So you need some help with this.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah, our goal of $170,000 allows us to buy 20 full packs with an extra bottle for each. So it's not surprisingly a lot of equipment. It's just really essential equipment. The 20 packs will go on 3 trucks. We've raised about $13,136 towards $170,000.
Right down to the penny.
Well, we got paid 0.1% interest in the last couple of weeks.
Right. Now, you need some help, whether it be corporate help or you need government help or you need people just to donate. You've got one big partner.
Yeah, we do. We have we hope to engage the community both with the business owners and the business service providers as well as the residents. And the individual who stepped up just in an unbelievably wonderful way and took a leadership investment in us was Paul Drulis from the Coquitlam Canadian Tire. He and his family have been they actually provided an entire pack for us. So a $7,000 donation for our groups. We had 19 to go after they took that first investment.
Wow, that's great. And Paul is such a great place. That Canadian Tire is one of my favorite ones down there. That's the one down by IKEA.
It is the only Canadian Tire that I will shop at.
That's right.
I love that guy.
Yeah, no, that's great. So your next thing, I guess you've got, of course, you've already filed a grant application. What happened with that?
Yeah, we were turned down for our initial grant application. We're working through the details why. There was a bunch of... They responded back as to why. And
good. So
they gave us some reasons, so we had to get some stuff on order, and so we're responding back to them.
So this is the government that you responded to, and then they came back and said this is what you've got to change in it?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so that's good. At least the government is working with you rather than just saying no.
Absolutely.
And you had a meeting with a couple of heavyweights in the political scene.
We did. We met with Linda Reimer last week, our local MLA, and she's providing some assistance and a letter of support.
Good. Yeah, Linda's a fantastic lady, and she works hard for our people here. Now, what can we do as listeners in that to help you get to our goal?
Well, we're offering a couple of different ways to be able to engage the community, both inside and outside of Belcarra and Anmore. I don't think enough people understand that we are purely volunteers, and we are working in an essential service with really quite outdated equipment. So in an effort to teach and engage and bring people in to see what we do and how they can help, we're setting up open houses. We've got tours available for each of the different halls. We've got question and answer. We've got kid-focused events. And really, if anyone is just to reach out, I'm Neil Belinkie. I'll be the key person for to be able to provide tours and organize any introductions, and I'll do whatever it takes to be able to show people what we have in the hopes that when they see how important the service is and what a difference the new technology will create in being able to protect us, our families, and the communities, I hope people will recognize the value of contributing whatever they can, because every little bit helps.
And that's it. And fire and smoke, I mean, it is one of the scariest things to deal with, and you've probably seen enough of that in your careers as firefighters that you really want to be able to get in there and help people as quick as you possibly can.
It's not just about the house fires also. I will put out that, if there's car fires, it can be a forest fire where there's a lot of smoke. These packs are essential for people. May think we don't have a lot of house fires and you might only need them for a house fire, but the reality is we need these things day in and day out to be available for us. Garbage can fire,
yes,
hazardous smoke, anything. So these truly are essential equipment for us.
Okay, so we'll do all we can to help you. We'll post the details on our Facebook page here. And just as a sidetrack, you, Sasamat Fire Department, you respond to how many calls a year?
Last year we did 112 calls.
So that's approximately one call every 3 days, so 2 calls a week.
Correct, yes.
And then you've got a training day on top of that.
Correct.
So these volunteer firefighters keep your community safe. They do not get paid for doing this. They are out there 3 days a week helping you stay safe. So there's got to be a way you all can help these guys and girls here.
We would greatly appreciate any support that people can offer.
Excellent.
You can look us up on the web at our website.
We're on Facebook as well, and we try to post updates of thanks and news updates as well on Twitter sometimes, as well as the local newspapers.
Excellent. And local radio station.
Well, this is the most wonderful introduction, Tri-City. We were talking about you just in the last couple of days, and word is going to get out if we can do anything about it, let me tell you.
Thanks. Yeah, we're the best kept secret in the Tri-Cities. So, Chief Jay and Neil, thank you for being here. Let's see if we can get you to your goal of, let's just make it $200,000 to get you all the equipment you need there.
Sounds great.
Wonderful. Thank you again for your support, Rod.
Stay safe, gentlemen.